Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And we are underway here in Atlanta. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Gonna throw right away. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. It's 2nd down. On play action, Penix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Atlanta.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
He's got this to Bijan Robinson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Hawk 70.
Throwing again, it's Penix. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll take this down inside with 35.
13 yards on the play.
Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll run it for the 1st time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Yummy on the stop. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. Another run here for Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
To the goal line and in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Falcons. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Coos able to add the extra point, and the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be out of bounds just past 25.
At their own 28-yard line.
We'll take this forward for a cover. It'll be second down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it. And they held it to a modest game.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Nice move, slips a tackle, and gets forward for a gain of 2.
So these, Mike, are the body blow wins. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the fourth down conversion.
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Ready, set, third and long.
Come on. Hey. Panther 60.
Back to throw. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete. Picking time for the Bucs. They'll punch it away. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's touchdown.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
Plant. It's Penix.
18-yard line.
Now, deep ball for London. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be third down.
19 Track, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 79 Bronco, 18 Pioneer.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's going to find his receiver, it's Robinson. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Atlanta.
10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw is Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Robinson. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. Oh, a bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Perry.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. Once again, it's ETN. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
3rd and 7. Now, faking the give. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and come out to the 20-yard line. They'll go play action now with Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
On the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And they'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. They'll try to convert it on third down.
That's a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Penix on third down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First down. First and 10 at the 30.
They run over center with Robinson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
36-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
From the gun, it's Penix. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Marcus at the 48-yard line. They'll go up here, first and 10.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown to the sideline.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense.
And he will get into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Makes the score Falcons 14. Buccaneers nothing. Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Here's Smith to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
46-yard line.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves.
Now this looks like a design run. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Now this time he'll set up to throw. He'll air one out for Palmer. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but his ball's incomplete.
Incomplete.
Don't need much. It is third and inches. They'll put a receiver in motion right. They'll throw here on third and short. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond
4 yards. And the first down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
The second down throw is incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
It is 3rd and 10.
18 rally, 18 rally. Come on, come on. Set. Six.
He'll look to throw. Got a man. It's a Bucca. Complete. And he's in. Bucca. Touchdown, Tampa.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They're going to go play action with Penix. He'll go right and find his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down. Play action, he'll set up to throw. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go!
A gift, and here comes Robinson. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run it here with Robinson. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal. Trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. The Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. And the stop it comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Hey, 18 card, go!
Robinson trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
On the stop. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and
one more time, it's Robinson. A second effort, and he is in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Makes the score Falcons 21, Buccaneers 7. Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. Here's Smith to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Let's go now. Pass the 60.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down. They get him all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. And he'll get about 5.
The ball carried by number 22. Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Second and 5. They'll stick with him again. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
Travis Etienne. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
24-yard gain on the play. First
They'll
down,
look to throw.
Buccaneers.
That one knocked away. And it's incomplete.
87.
Kyle Hamilton, the personal defender, with the good coverage there.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete. On 3rd down.
so often, like, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Throwing right, that's Johnston.
Complete to number 1, Quentin Johnston. Out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
From the 41,
It's a gain of 8.
here's second and a couple.
Second and 2.
Here we go. Rocco leading.
And here's Bijan. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
On 3rd down, Penix. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's in. Touchdown Atlanta.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Here's Smith to return it. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a screen set up for Etienne. This one gets sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him out.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. It's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
That's good.
1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Ohio State.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
Have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box. But then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing game.
safety Penix on first down. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
On first down, it's Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. Good hustle by the defense to get the offensive linemen to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
19 tight. Dragon 60.
From the gun, here is Penix. Down inside the 10. And he'll take this one in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 16 on the year. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
To kick off for
so out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Here's Smith to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Tag. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll begin here on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Here's second and 4 from the 24.
Ready? Let go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third and a yard.
Ready?
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane, and he never opened up. And now it's fourth down.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Ready?
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with that. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Jalen Walker. He's pinned to drop him for a sack. And that will bring up fourth down.
Let's go now. Hey, 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Mustang 19.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with him.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
It'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8. Here's second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, it's Penix.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
It's going to be third. They need 1.
68, blitz.
He'll try to run with Robinson. And he is going to have the Falcons first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get a conversion on 3rd and 1.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's got another one. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. On is Coop for the point after.
Lining up for the point after.
He gets it to go. And the Falcons will add 1 more onto their big lead.
Buccaneers 7. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. Here's Smith to return it. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
At their own 13-yard line.
60. Panthers 60.
Now, faking the give. This one complete to Palmer. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
That's good for a first down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half.
And the Buccaneers
Greg and I
first
back
down.
on EA Sports after this.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll get this one out to his fullback. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Viking 18. Take off.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to keep it himself. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Second down and 10.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw yet again. Now he's carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. But it looks like the Buccaneer was able to bring that one back in. Tampa Bay will indeed retain possession.
Here we go. Falcons.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20.
That's good.
They get 21 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
First down, Buccaneers.
That's Pierce in motion.
60 Vikings. Go.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He runs with it. And he'll somehow turn this into an impossible. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard. It is second and 9.
Second and 9.
70 ranges. 7, ready, right.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Falcons will take over here at their own 12.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Now a shot here, deep middle. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
We see this so often. They call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses. If we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it and falls incomplete.
And will be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They finish off the regular season with some momentum, and they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.